So the political tensions are higher and higher, and some at the right end, and politicians are worried, and young people get angry, and young people are worried. And are you also worried for Rakhine?
I also worry for the Rakhine.
Yeah.
We worry because people are now thinking that whether it will become bigger and smaller. This time, it really depends on the government. You know, this will go worse. This will go worse for sure if this continues fighting. You know, but what I would like to say is we cannot solve problem, arm-to-arm problem. You cannot if you're government, you cannot rid off the rebel anytime in the history, you know, because as I always said that feeling was born from here.
I have a question. Some from about the Burma and Myanmar, and some use Burmese government, and some use Myanmar government. So, how do ethnic people think about it, and what do you think?
I don't know the history a lot, but in this 21st century Penlong, that is the political, really high political decision-making group, you know, and that is the conference. And there, the ethnic armed organization leaders and the political leaders, they don't agree with these names, both Myanmar or Burma, as a country. So they say is we need to change this name. So the first like Burma country, and then it's changed into the Myanmar, and then there will be another name maybe, because in Penlong, in the conference, the top political dialogues, you know, in there they don't get agreement. So, but people know that we are living, you know, in a country, you know, together. But ethnic people, when they get a pressure, when they have a lack of opportunity, when they feel a group of people, Burmans, are controlling everything, when they feel this way, they don't want to hear Myanmar or Burma. So I'm not sure, as I'm young, I'm not sure that whether it should be changed or not, you know. And I asked some of a politician, he is also well-known man in Myanmar, and I said, yeah, it's happening in the province. They said, maybe another names will be maybe Airluen, because airway in Myanmar is very important, they say. So Thanluen is also important. So Airluen is okay. Yeah. So this is really important for the Burmans who are living. Most of the people living in Yangon, Mandalay, they need to know about this. You know how ethnics are feeling. So since Yangon doesn't have a war, Mandalay doesn't have a war, and the people are not interested about the peace process. They're not interested. So ethnics are interested because every ethnic area have a war. You know. So then now it is the time that the Burmans young people should start studying about this. You know. But if the Burmese government do good, they will say, okay, we can use this name. You know, or Myanmar, no problem.
So, what does the Aung San Suu Kyi think of that name?
Not new names, but I heard that she also agreed that Myanmar is Burma, Burma is Myanmar. So, ethnics, you know, minority, so then they say, okay, she also stand with us. You know, so this a lot confusing. You know, even though the name is not a problem, you know, as this name is always giving trouble to you, and you will always hate this name.